Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Child Abuse Awareness with Darlene J. Clark. Be a part of the solution instead of part of the problem. Today we got the story on Christopher Lee Brown. He's a father in Florida. He shot his three sons over a car in Hillsborough County, Florida. Hope everyone's doing good. Thanks for coming in. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips and balance in favor of fair use. Make sure to put a trigger warning here. Let's present the screen. Show y'all. There's going to be a video, and y'all won't be able to hear the video, I don't think. If y'all can hear the video, put a 1 up, and then I'll stop reading it, okay? Here he is right here. Here's the father here. He actually told his kids, "You won't make it to Wednesday." Dad shot his three sons during a fight over a car that threatened to kill them after his arrest, police say. I want to take law and crime for this. Give them the credit where credit's due. There's where they lived, in the home in Ruskin, Florida. Allegedly shot his sons as WTBT and St. Christopher Lee Brown. A Florida man charged with several felonies after he allegedly opened fire on his own sons, reportedly over a fight about a family car. Christopher Lee Brown, 36, was arrested on Sunday after police said he shot his three sons, all of whom are juveniles. According to court documents obtained by local Fox affiliate WTBT, Hillsborough County Sheriff's deputies responded to calls about a shooting at around 11:15 a.m. on Sunday in Brown's Ruskin neighborhood. When deputies arrived on the scene, they found Brown's three sons with gunshot wounds. All three boys were taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries and survived. Their names and ages were not released. That's very good. According to the documents, detectives who investigated the shooting stated that the altercation stemmed from an argument about a car. Police said that Brown reportedly confronted his sons about it, then the argument escalated and culminated in the alleged shooting of all three boys. Now, if my friend is watching this Blondie's Karaoke, there's something right there on the screen. You'll love that. This Dachshund whiskey bottle. You love Dachshunds. WTBT reported that Brown allegedly hit one of the boys in the head with a gun, which set the weapon off, sending a bullet across the boy's jawline and hitting his earlobe. Brown reportedly ran to get into his car while the other two boys chased him. According to the documents, Brown then allegedly fired several shots at the other two boys. Court documents also stated that one of the boys played investigators a recording from their father left after the alleged shooting, where he said, "I tried to take your life, and you won't make it to Wednesday." According to WTVT, the state attorney's office had filed a pretrial motion to keep Brown in custody until trial. Brown now faces a lengthy list of felony charges: 3 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, 2 counts of attempted first-degree murder with a firearm, 3 counts of aggravated battery with great bodily harm or deadly weapon, being a felon in possession of a firearm, discharging a firearm in public or residential property, 2 counts of burglary of an occupied dwelling, resisting an officer without violence, and criminal mischief more than $200, less than $1,000. I think that's it right there for that. I think this is right here is the video audio. The video audio. So I'm going to play it and tell y'all what it says. This is a little delayed. It said amazingly the three sons survived. It had okay. So what they got into an argument over a car. Let's see if I can put this bigger where y'all can see the words at the bottom. Three kids shot by their own father. He said, "We know that the defendant did everything that he could to try to kill his three children." Said that the fight broke out about 11 o'clock. Talk about him having the gun and hit the kid upside the head that caused the gun to fire that caused the boy to get shot. His first child, he pistol whips him, he says. But said first it said he pistol whips him and then he takes out his gun and shoots him. So he's got a little bit different story here, see? Because I didn't think that if you hit him in the head, how's he going to get your jawline and causing that? So it was an extra shot that he done. Then the other two brothers ran at the dad to the car, then he shot at him, the father did. Both went to Tampa General Hospital. All three boys survived. He caught this on ring camera. This neighbor did right here, okay? So five police officers, a paramedic, some people running around. Yeah, test messages were blown up, and everybody's asking, "Are they safe?" So that's not the first time that Brown has been bad with his children. And he said he's got small kids himself. Showing the proof about the digital recording that the boy had shown about the trying to take your life, and you aren't going to make it to Wednesday. He's a threat to community. He's got a long criminal history. Guess y'all saw that. Up against life in prison. Y'all see what the sheriff had said right there? This was a senseless and alarming act of violence that could have had an even more devastating outcome. That is true. So here's I try to take your life, and so here's another part that really shows it again in Hillsborough, Florida. I guess that's in West Florida. A man was arrested, or that's just the news channel right there, WFLA. A man was arrested Sunday after Hillsborough County deputies said he shot three of his sons in Ruskin. The sheriff's office said it was called to sunlit Coral Street around 11:15 a.m. on Sunday after a shooting was reported. When deputies arrived, they found 3 boys suffered from gunshot wounds. They were taken to Tampa General Hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Investigators said they learned that the suspect, 36-year-old Christopher Lee Brown, confronted his sons regarding a dispute over a vehicle. Court documents show that Brown hits one of his sons in the head with a gun, causing the gun to fire. It grazed the boy's left jaw and hit his earlobe. This document showed 2 of Brown's sons began to run toward him while they tried to get into a car. Investigators said Brown pointed the gun at the boys and fired several rounds, hitting them. In a recording provided to investigators, deputies said Brown is heard telling the boys, "I tried to take your life, and you won't make it to Wednesday." This was a senseless and alarming act of violence that could have had an even more devastating outcome, said Sheriff Chad Cronister. "I'm grateful for the swift response of our deputies and the dedicated efforts of our detectives, who worked quickly to identify the suspect and ensure he was taken into custody without further incident." Brown is facing several charges, including attempted first-degree murder and aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Well, we need to keep a watch on this case. We need to try to keep these kids protected. They do not deserve what had happened to them. Please get this out here. This is a dangerous man. If y'all got any information too on anything that this man has done in your vicinity or anything, please let the police know, because it looks like they said he's got a long arrest record. So it's very imperative. This man needs to stay in jail. He's a danger to everyone. God bless each and every one of y'all. Thank you so much. And I wonder where the burglary ties in, because it said burglary. Thank you so much. God bless.